Oh, what a weekend of football, ladies and gentlemen. We just recorded our AFC Championship prediction, so we've processed this weekend a little bit more. You should have seen, go watch that video after you watch this if you're watching this first. And if you've come from the AFC video, hello, this is being recorded right after that. So we're still here. But today we are doing our I don't know if say today because today we're doing our NFC Championship predictions. We just did, as I said, our AFC, so go check that out. But obviously we have the San Francisco 49ers going up against the Los Angeles Rams, a divisional clash, a matchup I would say we probably didn't expect. And as always, I'm joined by my fantastic hosts, Charlie Nidell and Dylan Shalom. We are missing Suraj Kali, unfortunately, but we're going to be getting into the picks, boys. How are you feeling about this one before we get into how are we feeling about this one?
Incredibly unconfident.
Yeah. I would hope that this will be easier to pick than the other one, but I think
it's not.
It's not. But we'll get into the game. Obviously, 49ers against the Rams at SoFi Stadium, January 30th. We don't know the timing yet just because the game just ended. I'm not sure.
I think this one's going to be at 3:30 for the other one, 6:30.
Yeah. So obviously it is going to be,
although this one is a West Coast game.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
so
I mean, you're talking about both of the NFC AFC Championship games. Both teams have already played each other, and technically the underdog has beaten the favorite in each game. And obviously just going to be it's a replicate. Obviously the San Francisco 49ers beat the Rams to send them to the playoffs at SoFi Stadium last week in week 18. So I mean, Dylan or Charlie, I'll go to you first. We went to Dylan for the AFC first. As I said, don't have to do our pick yet. Obviously, as we're doing the single game prediction, but how do you set the stage for the game? What are you thinking?
To be honest, I don't know, because to me, neither of these two teams are Super Bowl teams.
I think it's
The Packers were my clear favorite in the NFC for Super Bowl, followed up by the Bucs. So I just think whichever of these teams wins, it's an upset Super Bowl pick. I think the Rams less so than the 49ers because the Rams do have a few Super Bowl caliber players in Cooper Kupp and Aaron Donald, and Von Miller played outstanding. Mm-hmm. Yep. But I think we could be in for a good one. I don't know how well Cooper Kupp will be guarded in this one. I think
very well. They've already played him.
I don't know though, because Cooper Kupp finds separation where nobody else can right now.
Yeah.
And I just think in the playoffs, he'll be able to do stuff that he wasn't even able to do in the regular season. So I don't know. We should be in for a good one. That's all I'm going to say for now.
All right. I want to bring you to my mind for a little bit. When I predict games wrong, it really is. My mind is incredibly mentally unstable. But
okay.
But not depression, just problems. But so I usually like to give the teams that I predict wrong, and I predicted both of these games wrong, as most people probably did.
Yeah, I did also. I did also.
As most people probably did, I like to give teams an apology. In San Francisco, from the start of the year, I have been on you guys. I did not believe in you. I posted at the start of the season on TikTok that you guys are frauds. Throughout the season, I've been excited to get an early draft pick as a Dolphins fan, and you guys have completely screwed us over there. And I owe you guys a huge apology, because you guys were able to beat two of the best offenses in the league, and you made good games. And Deebo Samuel's been able to take them down. Los Angeles Rams, I came into the game against Tampa Bay as the most confident football analyst in the league, and even though you won, I don't think I need to apologize for anything. I told you guys, any Rams players, I do not care if you're watching our 1.6 thousand subscriber channel. I told you that this is a team built of losers, and I stand by that statement with the entirety of my football analysts.
To be fair, and you went up and down. You posted that they were not midway.
Yeah, I deleted it, though.
Okay, all right.
But
I guess that means it never happened then.
Yeah, never happened. It only got 2 views, so.
Oh, no, that was not a good look for us. Don't worry, guys. We do a little bit better.
We do.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I stand by exactly what I said, that this team allowed the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who were in the dirt, the crowd was dead. I was watching this game with my dad, and he said he's never heard a more dead crowd in a playoff game in his entire life. And I agreed with him. This crowd was dead, and they let them back into it. They let Tom Brady back into it. Jalen Ramsey got exposed in a way that I've been wanting to see for the past couple of years.
He is a fraud.
I don't think he's a fraud. You can't call him a fraud after that, but you have to either respect Mike Evans or put something on to Jalen Ramsey. Take someone off.
Oh, well, if you don't already respect Mike Evans,
that's
something's
a problem.
wrong.
That's a problem. And there's too many people that do not respect Mike Evans at this day and age.
Mike Evans is quite literally built different.
Mike Evans is quite literally the most consistent wide receiver in the NFL
for the last 10 years.
Yeah, he has 8.
Sorry, I didn't know corners weren't supposed to let up a touchdown here and there.
Like that?
It wasn't like that. I don't know what you guys are acting like. It was some crazy thing. You just burned him. It wasn't.
He burned him, but he was burning him all game.
No, he wasn't. Mike Evans had 95% of his production when he was going up against the opposite corner. No, it's not true.
I'd have to look at it again, but I'm pretty certain.
Well, we're not talking about the Bucs, so that's.
Yeah, all right. I'm pretty certain, but I'm gonna go into this one, and I don't want to give my pick quite yet because this isn't as easy as I made it out to be. Because I don't believe that I owe Los Angeles an apology where I do for San Francisco. That doesn't mean LA is a worse team. I think Cooper Kupp is the second best wide receiver in the league, if not the best at the moment. Von Miller, whereas I said he's kind of useless last week, he completely proved me wrong. Aaron Donald is the best player in football. I think so. And Jalen Ramsey, as much as I was just tearing on him, he's a solid cornerback. Top 5.
I know you didn't just say he's a solid cornerback.
Top 5 cornerback.
He's
3.
the best. Top 5. What are you talking about?
Top 3. We've had our.
He's top 2, and it's not close. He's top 2.
Second. I think he's second.
No,
I think he's second.
He's the best cornerback in the league.
I disagree.
I give him number 2.
I think he's second, and it's not Trayvon Diggs. It's not Trayvon Diggs, but
I know.
They've got a really good game.
You know how everybody feels about him.
Scott in
I think he's really, really good, or you think he's really, really bad.
I'm gonna call him as it is. Special teams. Scott had a huge game for them.
Yes.
And
he was unbelievable.
Odell Beckham's really.
Oh, Scott! I was so confused. I did not know what you were talking about.
For LA.
Special teams. Scott. Nick Scott.
So roster-wise, I think LA has the edge here, and coaching-wise, we're seeing 2 of the most innovative coaches going against each other again.
Yeah.
So divisional matchup, this is going to be some playoff intensity that we haven't seen in a long time. When's the last time we saw 2 divisional teams play in the championship game?
Yeah, it's a great point. I'm not sure.
San Francisco, Seattle in 2013.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's been this division.
Yeah, but before I get to my prediction, I want you to really lay it down for us also, Kian. I'm just gonna Okay, yeah. I just want to give you guys the question. If you want to answer in the comments, if you want to tear on me for even asking this, do you think that the Los Angeles Rams pass rush, which is literally the best unit in the past 5 years, is capable of getting to Jimmy Garoppolo?
Yeah, I think it's inevitable. They will. The question is, will it be at the rate that they were able to against Tom Brady, which, I'm just going to say this now, and I know we always come back to this. Alec Marpet did not let a pressure. I was watching the whole game.
Oh, yeah.
This
Every
man blocks.
Play, it's Alec blocks.
He does not let people get to Tom Brady. So I'll just have it there. And Aaron Donald was up against him. But I think it's a 49ers offensive line that's definitely better. You have Trent Williams, obviously Mike McGlinchey. I think it's definitely a unit that, the Packers got to Jimmy G. I think that was a big problem. So I think this this Rams pass rush will be a problem. I think that the 49ers will be able to weather it a little bit more because they have already played them twice. My real question here, I know this might be stupid. I don't know if the Rams are the favorites in this game.
I don't either.
I really don't. I really would put the Niners as the favorite in this game. I just think defense. I know it's Dylan. You look at kind of the comparison. I mean, really, really good defenses and then offense. And I feel like it's so dumb because I feel like the Rams are the better of the two. But I feel like this Niners team, it's just, Kyle Shanahan just has this ability to they just have it. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like they just have it.
I get what you're saying.
I don't know. That's what they're saying. Post game, they just have it, and I think Kyle Shanahan got the better of his old Washington football team coach last week, and he's going up against Sean McVay, who as well he was coaching with. It's obviously gonna be a great matchup, and obviously two teams that have played each other, they both split. The Rams beat them, and then the Niners. Oh no, excuse me, the Niners beat them both times. Yeah, I mean, they did. So, and I've been saying it so much. I said this about a week ago. I think Deebo Samuel is the biggest X factor in the NFL right now. This guy is ridiculous. He is
He's
so
dangerous.
good. He's dangerous. And I think he's someone who's a game breaker. You look at guys like Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, Deebo Samuel is a game winner. And, he can return it. He can run it. He can do everything. I know it's such, you hear everybody say it, but I really think that could be the X factor. And I think each team has so many game changers. Obviously, Von Miller, who, appeared as fantastic, that although, that strip sack that ended up, just getting turned over the next play. But, and then obviously Aaron Donald's been fantastic. I think that defensive line, Leonard Floyd, and then you obviously have Jalen Ramsey. And then I think on the 49ers side of the ball, as much as Jimmy Garoppolo didn't play well, I think he's a good quarterback. I think arguably he's proven he can, get another season in San Francisco. I'm going to pick the Niners. I'm going to go upset for both games. I'm going to pick the Niners. I'm a fan of the Niners Bengals. I was saying it after the game. I want a Niners Bengals Super Bowl. I think that would just be, if we were to go back in time before the season started and see that was a Super Bowl, we would just delete
We'd
this
reset
channel.
the Madden simulation.
Yeah.
But, we'd quit the franchise.
Yeah. But I'm going to go into my prediction, and I said I don't owe LA an apology. I owe San Francisco an apology, and I'm going to be consistent with that tone. We're going to be going back to 2020. As horrifying as that sounds, we're going to the San Francisco 49ers and Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl.
Wow. Who would have thought? It is crazy. Who would have thought?
Let's hear Charlie wrap this up, though. What do you got?
So this one's quite interesting for me because watching that Rams-Bucks game, there was no team that I actually wanted to win. And it sounds kind of crazy because I feel like everybody should be rooting against Tom Brady. But that's just because he's Tom Brady, right? Because he wins too much. Why do we hate him for winning?
Also you put like 110 coins on the Bucks.
Okay, that doesn't matter. but I didn't want the Rams to win that game because, to be honest, I felt like it was a bit of karma. The way they played that fourth quarter felt like karma to me for that Rams-Saints game. And and what reminded me of that was the Eric Weddle hit on Mike Evans that I thought went pretty much unpunished for no good reason.
Well, it didn't go unpunished. It was called fairly.
It was pretty much unpunished.
They called the rule as the rule. It wasn't a bad call. It's a bad rule.
It wasn't a bad call. Yes, that's fair. It's a bad rule. They said basically the Rams get the ball because it was after the play.
Yeah,
but he doesn't get ejected because it was not after the play.
Yeah,
no, right. You didn't get ejected because helmet to helmet, you get two. Maybe I'm wrong, but isn't it you get two, or unless it's like egregious, like terrible? No, I think it's taunting. You get two. Yeah, you're probably right. I don't think it was an egregious hit though. It was bad.
It was not a good hit because it was a defenseless receiver. It would have been called defenseless receiver if he had caught the ball.
Yeah.
So it's a defenseless receiver. He hit him head to head. That's defenseless receiver.
It's terrible. The amount of head to head hits.
Play was over.
Yeah.
It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So I felt it was karma. So as much as I don't want the Rams to go on to win this game, so as much as I would love to pick the 49ers, I feel inclined to pick the Rams just because I don't think the Niners will have an answer for Cooper Kupp in this game. I know the Niners won the first two, I think you said, but I just feel like Cooper Kupp will dominate. However, I'm going to go against better judgment, and I will side with you guys on this one, and I'll pick the San Francisco 49ers to go face the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl, as crazy as it sounds.
Wow, I'm crazy we picked all of them.
I don't think we can almost fathom like a Niners Bengals Super Bowl right now. That would be ridiculous. Yeah. And I don't see it happening, so I have to pick the Chiefs on one side. But I will side with you guys and pick the Niners for this one.
All right, let's head into our final lines. Yeah.
For the NFC. Yeah, what do you got? Final lines, Dylan. What are you thinking?
I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet, and it doesn't really have much to do with the game itself. It has to do with the outcome. If San Francisco are to go in there to beat the LA Rams, what do we see from the front office in regards to Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo next season?
Yeah, I don't know.
I was talking to Serge about this.
Trey Lance turns into Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love. Trey Lance sits for another year.
I think I agree with you.
Yeah, I agree.
The amount of talk with Jimmy Garoppolo leaving, it just reminds me of like Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. It's funny how they.
I think the difference is though that Jimmy Garoppolo isn't Aaron Rodgers.
No, but he's taken his team to the Super Bowl 2 in 3 years.
Jimmy Garoppolo is one of the most underrated quarterbacks.
I agree with you. I completely agree with you. And I was watching that game with my dad, and he was really ripping on Jimmy Garoppolo, and it's a tough game to play.
Because he didn't play great. That's the thing.
In Lambeau, it's a tough game to play. He wins games.
Yeah. Well,
Not a
ladies
lot
and
of them,
gentlemen,
but he does win them.
my last line would be go Niners. Faithful.
All right.
We're with you guys. We're faithful in this one.
As they like to say, bang, bang, Niner gang. I'm really upset that I just said that on camera.
All right, guys. We hope you guys did enjoy. I expect we'll probably have a lot more content coming out.
Yeah,
just kind of
content's how we go.
Yeah, it's crazy to think, but only one more prediction. I mean, now we only have one more prediction for the
So you better get on to that one.
2021-2022 NFL season left, and that's going to be the Super Bowl. So make sure you guys subscribe and
What
follow
if
us
we
for
did a
that.
Pro Bowl prediction video?
And then make sure you guys obviously follow us on social media, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all of that. We are active on all of those, especially on TikTok. If you guys want to see kind of lighthearted content
AFC winning
from me.
dodgeball.
Yeah. But we hope you guys enjoy. Key McDermott, Dylan Chalm, Charlie Nidell. Make sure you guys subscribe. Let us know your guys' picks in the comments down below. We obviously love hearing that and getting into educated arguments about who we think will win, and we always respond.
Don't have a lot of education.
But we hope you guys
behind
enjoy.
them. Yeah.
We'll see you next time. Key McDermott, Charlie Nidell, and Dylan Chalm. Just so you can hear our name again. We'll see you next time.
Peace out.